From experience, I can vouch that every single successful project has had a well-developed project plan behind it. It provides a roadmap for all members of a team and its participants. It helps project execution to run smoothly. All year long in East class, I've unknowingly been following the steps of business management project planning. To help you get the best result possible, I'll share with you a simple 5-step process to creating a thorough project plan. That way, no matter what your project may be, you'll surely have a final product that you can say you're proud of. The first step in successful project planning is to brainstorm. You should ask yourself some key questions. What exactly do I want my project to be about? What am I trying to address? What would I like my final product to be? Will I have enough time to achieve this goal? Who will be involved? Will it cost money? If so, do I have the funds? If it helps, break down the 5 W's: who, what, where, when, and why. And then try to expand on them to make sure your idea can be turned into a reality. Once you've brainstormed and have settled on one idea, it's time to hold a kickoff meeting to discuss the project. Gathering everybody involved in the project together is an effective way to initiate the planning process. This meeting will ensure that all participants understand the project vision, that everybody's ideas are heard, that all issues are addressed, that roles and responsibilities are assigned, and that ground rules are set. If the project requires a large team, it can also be a good time to decide whether or not subgroups would be helpful or not. Once everybody on the team is on the same page, it's time for you to collectively create what business management calls a scope statement. Essentially, it's a document that clearly describes the outcome of the project. The main intent behind this document is to persuade your potential sponsor to buy into the project and back you. To do this, your scope statement should include information about your project objectives, benefits of completing the project, key milestones, and how your success could be measured. This document will most likely grow and change with the life of the project, but never fear. Your scope statement will help you focus in on what still has to be done to make the project successful. Once your sponsor is on board, it's time to develop your schedule and cost baselines. Identify what resources you'll need to complete the project. Will you need research, props, other tools? Will this cost money? If so, is your sponsor willing to fund your project, or will the money have to come out of your own pocket? Once you've identified the resources necessary for your task, you can start to schedule your project. By estimating how long it will take to complete each task, you'll be able to create a general timeline for the extent of your project. Make sure that when scheduling, you determine which tasks are dependent on the completion of other tasks and develop a critical execution path to account for this. The final step is to communicate. Planning a project requires communication not only between participants, but between participants and their sponsors. If something about your plan needs to be changed, be it the addition of another resource or an alteration to the schedule, it needs to be approved by your sponsor. Participants also need to keep in touch with one another to ensure that roles and responsibilities in the upcoming phases are clear. If you follow these 5 simple steps to plan your project, execution will run smoothly, and your project will be complete in no time.